Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition with me, Bring It Down.
You need me? At once.
We're going to descend into the ankheg lair, where trouble awaits.
At once.
Saw one over there.
I'll do my best.
Yes.
I'm not going to worry about picking up every head we encounter in here because they weigh 100.
What can I do to help?
But I'm still pretty sure there's an NPC above ground that gives us a quest for killing ankheg. I don't remember exactly what the quest entails. I just remember having to kill ankheg for somebody. So hopefully I can do it prematurely. I do want my fighters, or my front line up front. That's why they're on my front line.
All right. I always
Luck. I don't need luck. Not when I have all this skill.
Run if you wish. Oh no!
Oh wow, that hit pretty hard. Oh wait, no, I was already injured. Alright, never mind, it didn't hit that hard. It still hit pretty hard, but not as hard as I thought.
Yes. What can I do to help?
Yeah, go ahead and top yourself off. Or close to it. Alright, so there's Brun's dead son. We'll grab him. Give him to Minsk, who is also encumbered. Drop one of those on the ground. Alright, I'll take the magic protection, the antidote.
Cool one. Butt kicking for goodness.
Yes, I'm here to help.
Your point, squeaky wheel gets the kick.
The call is directed.
Alright, you go over here and grab some of these. Memorize ghost armor. Dagger +1, chainmail +1, and a wand. It's a fire
What can
wand.
I do to help?
Maybe that is the quest, just Brun's son.
You if none are better.
You need me? Oh no!
Doesn't seem right though. I feel like there was another.
I'm here to help.
A different quest that was specific to ankhegs, which are a creature that I know very little about, other than what this game shows me. They're subterranean, they're green, they use acid attacks, which I assume they use to carve out the tunnels. Alright everybody,
If none are better.
Yes.
just get Khalid in here.
I'm here to help.
So I don't know how much experience they're worth. 975, that's not bad.
What could I do?
You know, for as much trouble as it takes to actually kill one, it's not a bad trade-off.
Go for the eyes, fool. Really not in this.
the eyes! Run!
We are practically... Well, again, I don't know much about ankhegs, but I assume if this is their entire nest, then they'll be extinct in the region?
Go for the eyes, fool. Go for the...
Whoa, buddy.
For fight.
You need me? At once.
I can, but try.
My
My blade will cut you down to size.
Yes.
Alright, let's get him healed up a bit.
Nature's servant awaits.
This group shows promise.
What can I do to help?
You have need. I can, but try.
Alright, that
You
is
need me?
that, I believe. There's a little pocket right here. Doubt there's gonna be one right there, but it would hurt to check real quick. Alright, cool. Let's get out of here.
Yes. What can I do to help?
Alright. Oh yeah, let's go talk to Farmer Brunn.
I've done had enough of this.
You need me?
Oh, my heart's really not in this.
Should be okay. We're in a little bit of trouble, but he'll be okay.
Yes.
Go for the eyes, you! Go for the eyes! Rusk!
Easy peasy. My throat's being a bad throat this morning.
'Twill be hard going without my son.
Have you found my son? Is he well? I'm afraid Nathan is dead, sir. He died defending your farm from a nest of strange beasts. No, my only son. It is a black day. It is a red day. He died for this farm, but I am too old to work it and too poor to hire someone else. I've lost him and the land. At least now I know. Thank you for your help, but I wish to be alone now.
What could I'm here to help?
That was a nice little reference to one of my favorite scene in cinema. What is it? Oh crap, maybe I got the quote wrong. Now I'm second guessing myself. Alright, I can't think about it too much. And maybe it's "and the red dawn rises." Gosh darn it, I used to be able to quote it, now I'm second guessing myself. You might be able to guess what I'm talking about just by listening to me ramble on. And if so, good on you. I'll never let you know what I'm talking about because I may have misquoted. And to me, that's a big, it's a big no-no because again, I watched that scene quite a bit. Used to be one of those things I'd watch every morning to get me going because it was inspiring. It woke me up. Gerd,
Yeah?
you come here to fight ankegs? Okay, well here's the ankheg quest giver. Well, listen up. It's mating season, so it's primarily females coming up to the surface, looking to put on a little extra weight. They're hungry, they're aggressive, and there are a lot of them. Now the point of this exercise is not to exterminate them, but to keep their population to a manageable level. Remember, they aerate the soil and thereby improve crop yields by as much as 15%. Food is going to be scarce enough in the next few years, so keep that in mind when you're out there. It's a little late for that. No more than 4 ankegs per party. After that, it's catch and release, alright? Most of the activity starts about 50 yards to the east. Now move out, everyone. I'll keep an eye on things here.
Yeah?
Can't stomach the action, can you? It's alright. There are plenty more who will take your place. Do I need to give her? I thought I gave her the thing.
You bowl plate and packing
What
steel.
you want?
Uh-oh.
I feel so cold.
Only what you deserve. You need me? For justice.
Be a little careful. Emoyne is taking a beating. Gotta make sure Minsk isn't in front either, because he's also been taking a beating. Is she over here? Yeah, I don't know if I get to turn that quest back in or not. Maybe I remembered it all wrong. Oh no, there she is.
Yeah?
Good work. Now trust that you stuck to the quota. Here's 75 gold pieces. You can find yourself a room in the city and rest up. You've earned it. Also, I never checked over here to see if there's anything to the right, I don't think. Maybe I did down there. We'll double check. Then we'll check to the north, and then we'll probably go back to Beargost to sell the ankheg heads that I have.
I'm here to help.
Because they weigh so much. And I think the smith or blacksmith sells you or gives you 500 gold for them.
Yes.
So not only are they worth 975 experience or whatever it was, yeah, 975, but they're also worth 500 gold, making them one of the most lucrative enemies in the game. So real quick, we will go back to Beargost.
What can I do to help?
Without being held up, we're gonna go rest.
At once.
Actually, let's go here because we have jewelry to sell.
You need me? Huh?
Also, who levels up next? Khalid's getting there. Alright, Jaheira will be the next one to level up. Exciting.
At once. At once.
You want some whiskey?
Okay. Sure, we'll get a couple of rumors. Let's get some Evermead. This is being intense between Baldur's Gate and Am. Seems like the Gate's Grand Dukes think Am's been behind all the raiding, and the iron shortage too. Well, we know better. Those darn bandits, just heard from my wife. They struck again, slaughtered the men who were guarding the caravan, including 2 boys from here in Beargost. Such a sad thing. With iron being so scarce, I don't see how the Flaming Fist is going to continue to be an effective police force. No new weapons and no new armor. Not a good thing. I agree. Did I not rent that?
Some cheap beer for you.
Tonight you dream of blood. Not of blood on a blade or the blood on your hands, but an ichor that runs as a torrent through the realms. A flood that pours across the fields and forests. An ocean that floats you to the world's edge and threatens to cascade off into the void. This blood seems a frightening thing. A massive force that sweeps away all resistance. As a whole, it is a monster and it cannot be stopped. Were it to be viewed from on high, it would seem to cover the entire world in its red-black embrace. You, however, do not have such a lofty perch. From within the deluge you can see it does not move as one, but is filled with currents, eddies, and undertows. Pockets of calm afford breathing space, whilst violent whirlpools threaten to rend limb from limb. Ultimately, it seems undirected and lacks a driving will, a quality you have in abundance. You may be caught within, but sufficient determination can shape what you need to survive. There are still options open, still choices to be made. As the tide presses forward, you steer as you wish, atop a ship called Persistence and under sails made of resolve. A sudden and deliberate wave puts an end to your course and to the dream. It would seem that the flood does have some will and took offense to your enjoying the ride.
Yes, at once.
Interesting. I'll remember that dream.
At once.
Also, did we rest from night to night? I was hoping the smithy was open so that I could do some bartering. Actually, I guess it would just be selling in this case. It's not like I don't think I go into his shop and actually sell the items to him. I think he just gives me gold for it.
At once.
What a jerk. Alright. What was that woman screaming?
At once.
You want some whiskey?
I'll rest one more time. Maybe the dream disrupted the actual time that the sleep that took place. Maybe it didn't push the time forward.
What could I do? At once.
Yeah, it seems like that was the case. Interesting, because we still rested. Or maybe it was like the beginning of the night, and when I initially went to the inn, maybe the smithy was still open. Oh, not a big deal. I can also sell those +1 items I found in the ankheg nest.
At once.
I can make whatever you wish for a wee little bit more than me competition. I can make whatever you wish for a wee little
Do I only
bit
have the
more
two?
than me competition.
Yeah, I only have the 2. Okay. Surprised she wasn't encumbered.
You need me? At once.
Alright. Everybody, let's go out this way. There you go. Alright, and then...
You have been waylaid by enemies and must defend yourself.
Yes, O omnipresent. As you direct.
Yes.
For the fallen!
I'm here to help. What could I do? I'm here to help.
Yeah, is that nothing our party couldn't handle?
Good on you if you saved the day.
Tenya.
Stop! You are trespassing on my land home.
None come this way armed as you are. It was those horrific fishermen that hired you, wasn't it? Speak. They did send me, but I wish only to know what is going on. What goes on is none of your business. Leave now, lest you earn the same fate that they have. I meant it.
Umberly guides my way.
You return? I warn you once again to leave my home. If you do not, I must assume you are allied with my enemies. They did send me, but I wish only to know what is going on. As cowardly as they are treacherous, hiring others to do what they could not. Tonight I shall put an end to all of this. The seas cry for vengeance. I didn't want to kill you.
Umberly guides my way.
Why do you do this? Don't you know what they've done? Sutter and the others, they are the evil ones. They killed my mother, and now you help them. She only did her duty, collecting the offerings from those that would use the sea. They stole her elemental summoning bowl, and tortured her for the words that made it work. Now they all misuse a gift from Umberly to pillage the seas. My mother's spirit can't rest until it is returned. I have more power than Mother had. Umberly gave me her anger, but I can't find the bowl. All I can do is hurt them till they give it back or die, but I'm so tired. I don't have Mother's will, and the goddess is so demanding. Help me, please. Alright, hush, child. I shall help as best I can. Oh, thank you. The Sea Queen may yet be satisfied with the return of the bowl, but one way or another, Summer's group must no longer profit at her expense. It's probably being hidden in a shrine to another god. I don't know where the shrine is, it couldn't go near even if I did, but Summer may tell you, if you ask him with the blade. Go now, for Umberly is seldom patient, and you're not yet on her good side.
Yep, this way.
See, that's why you have to be more amiable towards strangers, because they could help you. All you gotta do is ask instead of attack them.
You need me?
I am gone.
Huh? I'm here to help at once.
I cannot tell you how many times I've gone out with Mrs. Bring It Down, only to find myself striking up a conversation with a stranger and have them attack me for being allied with their enemies.
At once.
So every time we leave the house, alright, we'll finish exploring this area before we go back and talk to Sonner. That cuts off the bottom of the map.
I serve the flaming fist.
Oh, I never get tired of those guys. The entrance tax is 6 gold pieces for each party of travelers. Please announce your point of origin. The mystical land of frolicking naked nymphs, where your every desire is granted by bald, blubbering bugbears. Hee hee. Candlekeep. You have to wait here. My commander wishes to have a word with you.
Citizens, please step forward.
Ah, Scar. First off, let me introduce myself. I'm Scar, second in command of the Flaming Fist. Though it is not necessary for you to reveal your names, please answer me this. Are you the group that was involved in the trouble at the Nashkel Mines? Yes, that was us. Well, I have to say you've made quite the commotion up here in Baldur's Gate. I can't really put my finger on a single source. There have been many strange happenings going on within the city. It's been getting harder and harder for me to put trust in someone. I need outsiders to do some investigations, people with no connections to anyone within the city. Would you be interested in working for me in such a capacity? Yeah, we're interested. Alright then. What I'm about to tell you must be held in the strictest confidence. Do you understand? I need you to begin an investigation of the Seven Sons trading coster. The Seven Sons leadership has been acting strangely of late. They've been selling off valuable assets and neglecting many of their more profitable trading ventures. Considering the importance that the trading coster holds over the economy of the city, the Grand Dukes are noticeably upset. I've gone to talk to the coster's head, Yasso. He rudely rebuffed me, telling me to mind my own business. I've known Yasso for many years. This isn't his usual behavior. I can't start up an official investigation, as there is no real reason for doing so. That's why I need you. Alright, I do want to tell them about this. We're ready to go for it, but there's something you need to know first. We think that the Iron Throne may be behind recent events along the coast. At the mines in Ashkel and in Cloakwood, we've learned much about the goals and methods of the Iron Throne, and it doesn't bode well for the future of this region. Well, that sheds new light on things. There's nothing I can really do about it now, but I'll make sure to look into it. I want you to break into the Seven Sons compound and find out what's wrong. Use stealth in your investigations. I don't want this operation to cause too much fuss. The most important person to watch for is Yasso. I'm going to keep going back and forth. Once you've found out as much as possible, report back to me at the Flaming Fist compound. I'll pay you 2,000 gold for this favor. The estate is located on the southwest side of town. I wish all of you the best of luck. Remember, once you're done at the Seven Sons estate, it's imperative that you meet me at the Flaming Fist barracks, which are just west of the Seven Sons. So I wonder if I would have brought a letter, like one of the letters from the mines, if he would have
alone in the Coastway Road. How smart is this?
would have said something different. Oh, here's another companion. Hey ho there, fellow travelers. You look to be wanderers of the adventuring sort. Tell me, what direction calls you? I am proceeding in a northerly direction this day. It is the same for me. Surely this lends us a familial bond of sorts. The smart move would be to travel as one, especially with the number of bandits in the area. You probably need the counterbalance of my intelligence as well. No, and don't call me Shirley. That's a, was it naked gun, or was it airplane? Oh well. I suppose there'd be no harm in you joining me. Well, I suppose I'll be on my way then, you idiot. Oh, you said yes. I mean, of course I'll come with you. My intellect and skill as a cleric would undoubtedly make your group much better than it is. Onward. Don't worry, I'll be picking you up very shortly, Imoen. I'm gonna take your bullets, though. I'm sorry, are they bullets +1? Oh no, I'm just being silly. Oh, your bullets +1. Okay. Is he a cleric? I thought he was something else. No, he is a cleric. Oh, a cleric illusionist. Okay, yeah. I was like, I thought he was an illusionist. What am I doing? Oh, grabbing Imoen.
Yes.
What do you need?
Please don't leave me out here. Do you hear buzzards? I hear buzzards.
I'm here to help.
Legend.
Oh, you'll be alright, big guy. Alright, we can head
I'm
towards
here to
Baldur's
help.
Gate, but we'll save that for another day. So we still have a couple more adventures to go on before we head towards into Baldur's Gate. Can't say towards, because we've already headed towards Baldur's Gate. Just by going northwest. Alright, let's see here. It's the northern side of the bridge. Alright, chickens, why are y'all just standing around this tree? We don't want to do anything else, maybe?
At once.
Bunch of weirdos. Two of them are still just standing over there. Alright, so I am going to go ahead and travel back down to here.
What can I do to help?
And then I'm going to call it an episode, and the next one we'll go talk to Sunner and try and finish up that witch quest. Can I go north here? I think that I can.
I'm here to
And
help.
I should head. I haven't explored over here yet.
You need me?
I got a little hasty. So I'm going to go back down to where Sunner's at, so that I remember to talk to him in the next episode, as well as to travel, or to explore north. So it looks like there's a little area back here that I did not check out. Alright, I'm gonna call it here. Next episode, we'll deal with that quest. And yeah, see where that takes us. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope to see you guys in the next episode.